Zero Waste Singapore started more than 10 years ago. It was previously a website and was started by Eugene Tay. And from there, we actually moved from digital to actionable results.
Zero Waste SG is now a charity and an institution of public character. Our drive really is to push the zero waste agenda as far as possible through our education and advocacy efforts. We started off with 4 key focus areas. The first one is to tackle food waste. Second one is plastic disposables. The third one is to tackle household recycling. And the last one is talking about circularity education.
I think one of the challenges will be actually the view. The general public is not fully aware of the whole waste situation in Singapore. The thing is, because once waste is disposed, it is sort of out of sight and out of mind. So that's something we have to realize that we are each individually responsible.
When I was doing some beach cleanups, it was very alarming just to see so much trash along the beach. And it's come to the point that it's normalized, that children know or they expect to see trash there. I think it's very alarming and very heartbreaking to know that generations will grow up with such a dirty environment.
I find that there was always a huge gap between knowing versus taking that actual action. BYO, as part of that habit building, was also to bridge that gap. That was why we pushed so hard for it and believed that it was something we could do for the following few years to come.
I think it's very surprising that we are also comfortable with using things that can only be used once. With that, we are actually creating a lot of trash. Imagine one meal that you use takeaway items, that will already be 5 to 6 pieces of disposables. And if we do that every single day, I cannot imagine how much trash we are generating. And so BYO just makes so much sense to actually let everyone know that there's this environmental cost that we are always forgetting.
The third campaign that we have that tackles household recycling is also one of the campaigns that we are pushing heavily on in the next couple of years, and it's called Sort It Out. The idea of Sort It Out, as the name suggests, is to encourage waste segregation at an individual level into clean recyclables. This is in an effort for us to increase our Singapore recycling rates, which are very, very low now, and also to reduce the amount of contamination that we have in Singapore.
Going down to my own neighborhood school bin, I actually really see oh my goodness, it smells really bad. Inside our blue bins, 40% of things get contaminated because people just throw in food waste. So I think it's really, really important that we separate our recyclables so that the efforts of those who have already been diligently collecting their recyclables or all the educational efforts doesn't go to waste.
Some places they don't have that much aware of sort it out, so they just throw everything in the general waste.
如果在这个 sort it out 的 bin 可以放在每间小学里面会更好，因为他们就从小开始学习怎么去回收，教导啦。
One of the campaigns that we just launched is called Zero Waste Explorers. And before we even teach it in a preschool, I will actually test them on my kids. And it's very interesting because some of the things they say really spurs me on. Like for example, when they see rubbish on the floor, and if it's a plastic or even a metal can, they will come and tell me, "Papa, can we pick this up and wash and recycle? If not, Mother Earth will be sad." So it's things like that that really tell me that education is really the way to go. And if done correctly, I think it can really make a huge impact.
So based on the observation after the program and the feedback from the teachers, we noticed that there is a change in their habits. Because at this age, we can mold them and shape them and alter the behavior so that it will be a lifelong habit towards sustainability.
There's only one Earth. There's only one place that we can live and habitat. That's pretty much the reason why, is to just continuously serve back to the planet, because our planet has given back so much to us.
I think waste has always been a relatively easier entry point and something that's very easy to take action.
I think it's very important for everybody to do their part, not just depend on a few social enterprises or individuals.
Caring for the environment should really be part of our first nature, because this is also our home. It's really where we are living in. Everyone just has to do something small. And it's the collective effort that makes a difference.